Hello, everyone. Welcome to 10 Minutes Astrology, the most easy way to learn astrology. I'm Rod Chang, and always today with me is Alejo Lopez.
Hi everyone, how
Hi.
are you?
Well, I'm not everyone, but I'm very well.
But I'm saying hi also to our big audience.
A big audience. Hi, everyone. How are you? Okay, yes. So, well, since the beginning of this year, we start to try to learn aspects in astrology. And then we go to the one by one, we single out every aspect to go how to do the interpretation in the chart. And we give a very simple way to, it's not the best way, but it's a simple way to understand, easy to digest. Because I
I think
think
it's the best way because it's better to start with a simple way and then go to harder.
yeah. So I have that tendency. I have the tendency usually to make things so complicated. You know that.
Yeah. Last time it
Yeah.
was the other way around and you stopped me
No. Last
actually.
time, no. To be honest, the last time I have to clarify. Last time when you say things, I was tempted. I have that kind of idea. Okay, I want to say more. Then I say something. I have to stop at myself. You put that back, that cup down. I know what you are trying to do.
I'm just drinking tea.
Okay, Alejo like his cup.
I
Alejo
like my
like that.
cup that I got from
Yeah,
Oxford, yes.
yeah. I think I like my cup too. Is it
That you
for
got from
Hogwarts?
Hogwarts. You went to Hogwarts all
Yeah.
the way?
No, not really. It's just I think I don't know where I steal that cup. Yes, and well, so let's come back to our today's subject. We going to talk about textile.
Sextiles, yes.
Textile. Also the same thing we will explain what is a textile, and I think we will also use a chart example so people are much easier to understand. And then we will learn how to do interpretation and keep it very simple. Then we will maybe choose another exercise for our audience. Should we start with that?
Perfect.
Okay, so Alejo, as usual, are you going to do the explanation about what is sextile? And then should I just show the chart first?
Okay. Do you want me to do the explanation?
Yeah.
First. Okay, um, so sextiles are planets that are separated by 60 degrees, 60 degrees. So again, we have, what's the orb you use for sextiles actually, Rod?
I always follow the faculty. So for the natal chart, I use a 4 degree.
Okay, me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I always follow faculty, of course, as a tutor and a student there. I'm a good boy and I follow the faculty's standards. So I do 4 degrees orb. So basically the planets can be 60 degrees apart, up and down 4 degrees. This means 56 degrees, so 60 minus 4 is 56,
Mm-hmm.
and 60 plus 4 is 64. So it could be between
Mm-hmm.
56 and 64 degrees. If that's the distance between two planets, we have a
Mm-hmm.
sextile, and we see it in the chart because it's marked as like a little X with an horizontal line on it. So it's like an
Mm.
asterisk if you
Mm-hmm.
want to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the way I look at sextiles is that these two planets want to work together, but it's not super
Mm-hmm.
easy, but they want to work together. They're happy to work together. So it's like one
Mm.
planet is saying, let's do a party, and the other planet is saying, okay, yes, but I'm a bit concerned about this, but I want to do it. Let's see what we can do. I always use the
Oh.
example, it's like something that gives you pleasure, but that requires a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of work.
Ah.
For
Interesting.
instance, learning
Mm-hmm.
astrology.
Yeah.
Gives you pleasure but requires work. So these two planets
It
are
is.
willing to work together, but they have to do a little effort to work together. And if they do it, they achieve tangible, beautiful results. It's like they
Hmm.
develop a skill together.
I have to say, this is the best explanation of sextile in so far of my astrological journey. Thank you, Alejo.
Thank you so much,
I
Rod. It means a lot to
love
me.
it. It really because it is very difficult to put aspect in words, and then especially as a tutor to explain to students how to do the interpret of the chart. And if you want to use those words, and then people just always confused. But Alejo's explanation, I love it, and it's a most clear way and totally exactly describe the planet in your chart, how they going to work and how they going to make you feel. So, and I think the way I will help my student, as I usually say, I will make a sentence that I will invite my student to make a sentence. So, like for example, in this chart, I always look at the easy way. In this chart, Madonna has the Saturn at 19 degrees, 19 degrees Sagittarius at 4 house up, 19 Sag at 4 house. And then she also has the Chiron at 19 degree Aquarius, kind of exact if you don't count the minutes.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
quite exact, yes.
it's quite exact. So from Saturn to the Chiron, there is exact 60 degree, or we say maybe 60, yeah,
And a
60 degree,
few minutes, yes.
few minutes. So the distance between Saturn to Chiron is 60 degrees. So we call this is a sextile. So the way we can use, like we can describe like Alejo to talk about the Saturn and the Chiron going to work together. So maybe Saturn is like a more tangible idea with the Saturn in the Sagittarius, and the Chiron in Aquarius is like maybe the wound of society. So these kind of things that would be like, okay, I have some idea from what I believe, and I think this idea can help to heal the wound of society. So let's work together. It would be fun. That's the way I think, Alejo. Thank you for inspiring me this way to explain the sector. I really love it. Another way
Thank
I would
you.
do, another way I would do, I would do Saturn and the Chiron. So Saturn would be like a authority figure and more likely father or grandfather, grandpa, or president, or dictator, whatever. So the Chiron suggests their wound or how to heal the wound spring from the authority. And this suggests how she going to heal this wound is through a friendly way. Like Alejo suggests, the sextile is you going to work with a friend, or you going to learn, or you're going to you put a little bit effort, but not like a squares effort or opposition's effort. Like that is a amount of energy. This is like a little bit like a play and learn, you know, like a enjoy it, but you need a little bit more effort to do it, to heal those pain and those wounds from the authority figure or something. Alejo,
Yes.
how are you going to do a sextile interpretation in this chart?
I choose another one.
Oh, why not? Yep.
So I would like to do the Mercury sextile Neptune.
Yep.
So she has Mercury in Virgo and Neptune in Scorpio, and they're sextile. And Neptune is in the 3rd house, and Mercury in Virgo is in the 12th house, conjunct the ascendant. It's very close to the ascendant, so it's something about her identity. So with Neptune in Scorpio in the 3rd house, there's this perhaps powerful imagination. And perhaps the way she thinks is more Neptunian. So this means that she doesn't think so much in terms of words, but in terms of images and emotions.
Yeah.
And Mercury in Virgo is kind of scrutinizing reality. It's kind of analytical, critical, and dissecting reality. So they try to work together. So it means that her huge, powerful imagination, her sense of imagination, which is more emotional, it's more sensitive. Emotional, I mean that in touch with feelings. I mean more sensitive, in touch with her feelings, in touch with inner images and feelings, I would say. And perhaps because it's Neptune, it's touching also the feelings of other people. She can, her mind gets inspired in what other people feel, what other people need to express. And with Mercury in Virgo, it's quite different to Neptune. Mercury in Virgo is very
Mm,
organizing. It's an organizing principle, and Neptune is actually a dissolving principle. But they work
mm.
together, right? They're kind of friendly and they work
Yeah.
together. So they try to, Mercury tries to organize the emotions,
Mm-hmm.
the visions that she gets from society. And she might
Mm.
speak about these things in her songs.
Yeah. Wow. I really like this idea. So, Alejo, should we choose another set of sextile for the exercise?
Okay, sure, let's do it. So we have, I think it's a sextile between, what is it? It's between Pluto and Jupiter, right?
Pluto and Jupiter. Yes, there is a sextile. Yes, there is a sextile between Pluto and Jupiter. Yes.
So I think
Oh, that
it's
would be very interesting.
yeah. So Jupiter is in Libra. Try to think what is the principle of justice for this
Mm,
person with Jupiter in Libra.
mm,
And Pluto is in Virgo. And Pluto is in the
mm,
12th house and Jupiter is in the second house. So try to see where this
mm,
person feels abundance and feels exuberance and feels lucky and feels fortunate. And try to see
mm,
what Pluto is about. It's about darkness and it's in the 12th house. So how might these two
mm.
principles work together?
That would be so interesting.
And I think it really
Remember,
speaks about her, actually.
I think so. I agree. I agree. That is so interesting. Well, so thanks, Madonna. And so today we learned how to delineate the sextile, and Alejo bring the most beautiful way to interpret that sextile in my life. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Alejo. I surprise you, right? But no, it's true. It's true. It's really clear and how it works. Exactly. So I really like that interpretation. We finished all the major aspects. They are major aspects doesn't mean they are very important, but that's the aspect using from things ancient times. So old astrologer use all these conjunction, opposition, square, tri, and the sextile. Next week, we are going to bring something new, and we probably just set them in pair. So we're going to talk about the minus aspect. So we will introduce the first pair of a minor aspect, right?
Yes, we're going to be talking about the semi-square and the sesquiquadrate, or
Oh,
sesqui-square,
that
some people call it.
sesqui square.
Sesqui-square,
Really?
yeah.
I never heard about that, but that would be interesting because every time when I write the word sesquiculture, I have to go back to spelling check because F E you know what? That is exactly sesquiculture's energy. That you're
Exactly,
curious now.
yes.
You're curious now. That come to join us for next week 10 minutes astrology. We're going to tell you what does semi-square and the six quadrant mean. Before that, if you like our video, please like it, share it, subscribe our YouTube channel. And if you have any idea, anything you want us to bring you to the astrology channel, Instagram, or the Astro Night Live or 10 minutes astrology, please send a message to us. And yep, Alejo, yes.
I have a workshop to announce.
Oh, please,
I
yes.
forgot. On the 30th of March, we're doing a webinar with Kim Farley, which is called
I love that one.
The Astrology of the Hero's Journey. So if you think that you are
Oh,
discovered your mission and you don't know at which part of your mission you are in, or if you haven't discovered your mission and you think you have a mission, this is your workshop. It's the Astrology of the Hero's Journey.
love this. And I love Kim. When I in the
Yes, she's the
faculty, she
best.
told me, and she is amazing. She's one of the best, and she will always inspire you. She will always inspire you. Really love her work. So, well, you were so lucky to work with a very good astrologer, and well, of course, yourself is, and with Kim. And this workshop must be very interesting. So it's 30th of March, right? Am I
Yes,
am I right? Yeah.
yes.
So
Through the
30th of March.
Astrology, Faculty of Astrology.
Yeah. So if you want to join Kim and Alejo for this workshop, the hero's journey,
Yes, the Astrology
hero
of
journey,
the Hero's Journey.
the astrology of hero's journey, please contact Faculty of Astrological Studies and then enroll in this workshop. I guarantee you will not regret. Okay,
Yeah.
so thanks for watching and listen to us. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned. Bye bye.
Bye bye.